Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to review the Ultimate Tech Investors Database for fundraising in 2024. And if you're looking to raise capital for your startup, this is the best database to choose because it includes 4 of the most popular databases that people have requested from me via my Fiverr profile in 2023. And it includes Andrew Groups, seed capital, venture capital firms. So if you're looking to raise capital in 2024, this is a great video for you to see. A little bit of information about myself. I'm a fundraising strategist with 15 years of experience in high-end real estate and sales and marketing, spanning Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. And over the past 2 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 200 clients with startup fundraising, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach strategies, and custom investor databases. In addition, I'm an advisor to a New York-based investment company affiliated with a $60 billion fund. The fund focuses on various sectors, particularly income-producing real estate and capital requirements for projects typically ranging from $10 to $20 million. These projects are selected based on their cash flow and growth potential. You can get more information about the services that I provide by clicking my Fiverr link below. So this video highlights the top 4 investor databases that can be used for fundraising, and it's updated for 2024. They've all been cleaned and validated. A lot of work has been put into creating these databases in the last few months of 2023, so they're going to be great for you if you're going to be starting your fundraising in 2024. So what are the top 4 startup fundraising databases for 2024? Well, I've combined 4 databases into this group, which you're going to see later on in the video. One is a Global Tech Investors database, and this is all the top tech investors, in other words, venture capital and angel groups specifically, because those are the 2 groups that specialize in pre-seed and seed investing. Middle East Investors Database, that's a very popular one. A lot of people reach out to groups in the Middle East, especially for tech funding, because they're very open to it. It's a area that's rich in capital, especially for startups, and it's one that you should take a look at for sure. And then the USA Ultimate Seed Investors Database, that's one of the databases that I've refined over the past few years and really spent a lot of time on it in 2023. And then, of course, the USA Angel Groups database, this is for 2024. This is the database to look at if you're specifically looking to reach angel investors, because angel investors are hard to find, but if you go to angel groups to find them, it's a lot easier, because that's where a lot of them combine their efforts to review different projects, and it's a great source for you if you're looking to reach investors in that $50,000 to $150,000 range. Now, it's really important to know, if you've watched my previous videos, and I've got over 400 of them right now on YouTube, out of over 400,000 key contacts in my database, here are the only 1,700 you really need to raise startup capital in the tech sector. So how many contacts are included? Out of that 400,000, yes, it's a huge number, and people sometimes get lost in that when I tell them I have 400,000 contacts. But many of them are in sectors that you really don't need if you're focusing on your tech startup. That's really key. So, number 1, the Global Tech Investors Database, 1,700 key contacts. When I say contacts, it generally means that I have the emails that are attributed to it. Middle East Investors Database, 325. USA Ultimate Seed Investors Database, 570. And the USA Angel Groups Database, 140. So that makes up a little more than 2,700 contacts. Now, if you're looking to raise funds for your startup, and you're looking to raise anywhere typically between $100,000 to $500,000, and this is the only database that you're going to need. In fact, I say that if you can't raise the funds from this database, then you've really got to take a look inside either your pitch or your company and find out what is the real problem. But it's actually better that you try to get your pitch refined before you start going out, and I have services on Fiverr that can help you out with that as well. Now, what type of contacts will benefit from this database to raise seed capital? In a nutshell, innovative software development startups. Those are companies pioneering new software solutions, applications, or platforms in search of capital for growth. Cybersecurity Innovators, firms dedicated to developing tools and solutions to counter digital threats and breaches, seeking investment to drive further innovation. Scalable Cloud Solutions Providers, these are businesses specializing in cloud storage, infrastructure, or platform services with an interest in scaling or enhancing their offerings through investment. Data analytics visionaries, companies transforming raw data into actionable insights, eager to optimize their technologies or expand their client base with financial support. IoTs, or Internet of Things pioneers, innovators creating connected devices or systems, actively seeking investment to propel their next wave of smart products. And last, enterprise IT consultancies, firms providing IT consulting services to businesses aiming to adopt the latest tech solutions and expand their clientele with financial support. So that's just a small list of the type of startups and the sectors they're working in. I actually predict that artificial intelligence is going to make up about 50% of the groups that come to me looking for startup funding through my databases, and that's just based on what I've seen in the last 3-4 months of 2023. So for 2024, you're going to be well suited if you use this database. So let's take a look at the database. So let's start off with the Middle East database, and in this case you're going to have 325 contacts, and this is a really refined database. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever worked on. There's about 150 hours put into it. I've got lots of videos on this if your main target is in the Middle East. But you've got the company, the country, the description, main business interests. I've got the website, investment targets. This is specialized database because I've included some key targets that you could use to approach for potential opportunities. Most of these are going to be venture capital, private equity groups. There's lots of opportunities here for startups. I've also listed key contacts, whether they're chairmen or CEOs, and key outreach touch points that will help you actually reach out to people in this database. So that's the first database. And this is the second database. It is the Global Tech Investors database, so it includes all venture capital groups, private equity groups that will look at tech investment. And it's a database that I've spent a lot of time on at the very late stages of 2023, so this is perfect and all clean. All the emails have been validated on late December 2023, so it should last you well into next year and maybe even halfway into the next year. This is the most refined database if you're looking to present your tech startup for seed capital on a global basis. And the third list is the Ultimate Seed database for US. It has 570 contacts. Over 37,000 startups have been funded by this database over the years, and it's very refined, and it has recently been updated. You can see early stage seed capital all the way through this database. It's really fantastic. You do not need to be tech on this one here. You can actually be looking at many sectors. So this is what is another great database for people looking to raise funds, but it is strictly for USA. And again, it's all updated for 2024. And lastly, the fourth list is the Angel Groups USA database, and I have just recently updated that, again, late 2023. So this is going to last you throughout 2024, and is perfect for people who are looking to reach out to angel investors, because these are groups of angel investors all in organized firms throughout the USA. For example, this one is, we're a group of 140 plus active angel investors. Each year we invest 10 million plus into 20 plus startups and provide mentorship to help them succeed. So rather than trying to reach out to individual angel investors, and I have large databases of them, I think over 15, 25, maybe even 30,000 of them, but most of them you've got to reach out to via LinkedIn. And in this case, you can do online registrations or reach out to them via their firms. So it's the perfect way for you to reach out to the largest group of angel investors in the USA, and you can see that it has raised over 700,000 startups have raised capital via this list over the years. So I consider it a great database if you're looking to raise anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000 in the US.
My master database includes 400,000 verified global contacts. That includes angel investors, family investment offices, pension funds, hedge funds, private equity databases, REITs, Middle East premium high net worth and ultra high net worth investors database, venture capital lists and investment banks. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews and corporate fundraising presentations. If you're just getting ready to send your presentation out to an investor, send it to me. I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the presentations that I get sent are not suitable to be sent out to investors. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.